You on? How do I look on there? Oh, already? Oh, so you're going with her? One person is on. I wanted to put my. Blessing toots. Blessings, blessings. Thank you. Sequoia, thank you, pumpkin. Hello, 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 hello. Tanya here, Tanya, you're here with us, Tanya. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tanya. Blessed evening to you, likewise. How it looks. Oh, yeah, did the graduation day? Okay. So while we're coming in, I thank those of you who are here. I will go ahead tonight. I received in one of my comments, one of my commenter tour. She asked if I knew about. Totally appreciate you, Tanya. Thank you. She wanted to know if I know the poem about the daffodils. And I hope this is the right one. The Golden Daffodils by William Wordsworth. And he was born in 1770 and he died in 1850. And it says, I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way, they stretched in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw I at a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay. In such a jocund company, I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the shoe to me had brought. Jamaica Life, nice, welcome, welcome. For oft when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. So this is Pam Chin who, when she heard the poem that I did the last time, She asked about the daffodils, if I knew that one. And so I didn't remember it. So I actually had to Google it. So I found it's a pumpkin that's for you. So hey, King Nick, thank you for joining. I saw that you gave a shout out to our project, and I so totally appreciate you guys. If you go to Jamaica Life Nice, they did post us in their on their community page. And so I want to say thank you again. So Prince Nick, thanks for joining. And we totally appreciate you guys and all that you do. Tootsie's here also, who does a beautiful job as part of your team. And we want to welcome and thank you. So for those who are listening and those who have joined in the chat and said hello, I want to say good night to those of you who are watching, but is not in the chat. And just know that I appreciate everything. Our project developed from King Nick's constant plea when people are calling him from all over St. Elizabeth to come help in some faraway places, that he kept saying, if everyone where you are starts something, it can blossom and bloom. So hey, Carlin, my sister, thank you for joining. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Carlene, Latia Moore. Thank you for joining. So with Nick, I consistently thought about what he said, and as there are two people that I follow on their channels, and I reached out, and they both were very humbled and wanted to do this. They said this is something that they have thought about for a long time too, and is willing to create a team so that they also could reach out to people in their communities. And thus we have this project that we're starting. Tonight I want to give a shout out to all of those who have that $ next to their names for becoming members. Again, whatever funds that I get from memberships, I said, will be going to support my students for back to school. So many have been affected by COVID. It's not only in faraway places, but right here in America, there are many children who, their parents have lost jobs. And even though there's some support, we know that the support can only go so far. So whatever I get from membership funds will definitely go towards pencils and paper and snacks. And I do birthday cards for them. I do awards for them, math awards, reading awards. I do all those things, and they cost money. So that money will go towards that. Tonight, I want to give a shout out to my sister who has donated some cash towards the project. She also donated 60 pounds of rice. My husband has also donated 25 pounds of sugar and some gallons of oil. So everybody is on board with this. I will be packing the barrel. I also reached out to my friend tonight. I spoke with her. I'm just hopeful because, she explained something to me. But as soon as things change, about the 3rd of this month, she also will be donating some food so we can pack a barrel and ship it off, hopefully by my birthday. Mojo, Jojo, welcome. Good night, family. So we can ship it off. Again, the 11th is my birthday, and I have ideas in my head. Somebody's birthday is also tomorrow. Can't forget that person, totally awesome person. So thank you, Tanya. Yes, Tanya, I so appreciate it because it's a total blessing. And so as we go forth, we'll start small, but we know that we're going to be building gradually, and it will become something of worth. As we said, Farid has said it too, that Farid has also said it, that whatever we get, the families will be supported. He also mentioned the family with the triplets, 3 children. Just think of 3 kids. You have your children and you ask them to do well and you beg them to stay focused. and you work hard and you encourage, you pay for extra lessons and you keep encouraging and you're supporting and you encourage some more. And hey, Bev Brown, girl, I see you. Um, it was well spent. Thank you, Bev Brown. It was well spent. Thank you. And you encourage them, and they do come through and they shine. And now you have triplets, 3 kids from one mother who passed their exams for high school. So we know that's not going. Hey, get out of here, Tanya. I'm the 11th. Tanya, I'm the 11th. And so with that kind of success, we know that it's that you want them to do well, but it is costly to really educate your children in a proper form. And so we're hoping, so far somebody donated some tablets for the children. On Fire Reads Live yesterday, somebody donated 3 tablets for them. So we're just reaching out and just asking, whatever you can support with, I'm sure that mother will be appreciative, because she's going to be one of those who get part of the blessing. So however we can, whatever we can do, I put the Cash App information in there, put the email information in there. If you go to my, what's the page? If you go to the description on the page, wow, very nice, Mojo Jojo. Awesome. Thank you for that information. So that's this true then that you have these kids. Somebody else here is a triplet. I think St. Elizabeth has that has something in the water there, that I had twins, and we have somebody here who is part of a triplet. And we have this mother again with these 3 kids. So I'm grateful that they reach out and is helping, because people need support. When children do well, we want to make sure we're encouraging them, because it's easy for them to lose sight if they have no hope and pick up things that we don't want them to pick up. So we're just out here just asking. It's in the food? Is in the watermelons? Or is it the cantaloupes from the south side? Get out of here, Tanya. Are you serious? My twins are almost triple that age. Oh, this is awesome. But any way people are blessed, it is helpful. It is so helpful. Thank you, Tanya. You have a reason, right? You have a Leo reason. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. Yes, let's reach out. Let's support them. Let's support them. We may never know, the little seeds we plant today will blossom and bloom. If you look at Jamaica Life Nice, as I keep saying about that channel, why I respect them and appreciate them so much, is to know that they started out so small and to see where they are today. Good evening, Tanisha. Thank you for joining. And to see how they have blossomed and bloom. It didn't happen overnight. It was a lot of begging and asking for support until people got on board and working hard. And King Nick, with his leadership qualities, a young man. This is not an old man with a lot of experience, but he was raised by an old woman who taught him well. And so we see how he gives back, and we see how he is effective. People appreciates him and the work that he does. And so we see how Jamaica Life Nice has blossomed and bloomed into greatness. So we want to start small also. We want to start, just to start. And so once we put things together and get our first set of families together, then we know, AG, good evening, AG, welcome. As soon as we get that together and we start handing out, then we hope that this will grow into something in another community that blossom and blooms into greatness. So we may not know these people, that, we may not know, but it doesn't matter. We just know that there are needs to be met, and we want to make sure we are changing lives. We're giving people hope. We talk to people, we go out and we talk to them about loving one another and doing this. But if you're hungry, it's hard. And if you need a little soap to wash your clothes and you don't know where to turn, it's hard. And if you need a pencil or a book for your child and you don't have it, or a taxi fare you don't, it is easy for you to say things, but it's hard for them to follow through. And so, and I likewise you, Tanya. There is the Leo. It's a Leo in us. There's another Leo right there above your head, Tanya. But that it is true. So with Farid and Maurice Kingpin, they are going to do the legwork. We can support all we can, but they're the ones who will do the legwork. And I am confident that together we will make it work. So I thank all of you who came on tonight. I am crocheting, but I'm just stopping now to talk with you. One night I'm just going to come on like at 12 o'clock because I'm a late person and just sit here and crochet. And who wants to join and just watch me crochet, we can do that. But for now, we want to talk about this and to encourage supporters to join us. And in whatever form you can. I know a lot of you are supporting Jamaica Life Nice, but it's okay if you put a little bit on this side too. So if you have any questions, I said you can email me again. You can do the Cash App. You can do, if you go to my description page, the PayPal information is there. If you go to Firereed's page, the PayPal information is there. And if you go to Maurice Kingpin's page, the PayPal information is there. And as always, I like to encourage the people who have their channels and are growing and from strength to strength. I want to give you a shout out and just bless you up with a posting of your channel, so that if anyone comes in, oh, Sister Elsa, good evening. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you. Totally appreciate you. You can go there if you're new here, if you haven't gone yet. And we're starting out with Bev Brown and Life with Bev Brown. So please, if you haven't gone there yet, please go there and support her. As I said, I respect her humbleness. What, Bev Brown? Which days did you claim, Bev Brown? What are your digits? Because I'm the 11. We have Tanya the 3rd. Tanya is the 13th. Almost the same day. But well, AG. Well, AG, what we're promoting is the project. As I said, we're collaborating with Firereed, and if somebody could post his link, please. Mojo. Love you, girl. Thank you. Firereed, we have your August 3rd. Get out of here. So we just dominate. Ernestine, good afternoon, Ernestine. Good evening, good night. Oh, thank you, Ernestine, for joining. I know it's late where you are. So as I was saying, AG, we're promoting the care packages for the needy in St. Elizabeth still. Firereed, Maurice Kingpin, myself, we are collaborating. I'm here. They're there. They will be responsible to do the legwork. They have committed to it. They want to do it. And so together we're trying to get some donations together to support what they do. Oh, you're the 14th, Daniel. So I'm the 11th Tanya is the 14th. My twins are the 10th. And Bev Brown is the 3rd. So more power to the Leos. Thank you. If we could also post Maurice Kingpin's channel. Thank you. So far my sister donated some cash, $40 and 60 pounds of rice to the project. My husband donated a 25-pound bag of sugar and some 2 gallons of oil. We also have my friend. She is in a little position right now, but as soon as that blows over, she's also going to be donating some canned goods and other items to the cause. And so as soon as that comes in, I will get a barrel and ship it down to them. Yes, Mojo Jojo is the July 29th. So another Leo. So you can wish her a happy birthday tonight, because I think I'll be back on Friday. So that's what we're promoting, AG. So we're looking for support, any support that you can give. I put my Cash App information there, $ Beverly Salmon, lowercase, yes, 1. We also, in the description page, the email is there. Sorry. And the email is there, and the PayPal information is there. So good night, Terrian. Welcome. Absolutely, AG. So King Nick has consistently different areas. As I don't know about Nick's area, because I know that Life with Bev Brown, that's right. So King Nick has consistently said so many people are calling him for support. Fire Reed is from St. Elizabeth. And so King Nick has said if everyone in their community did a little something, then just imagine how many people would have gotten care or getting some help down there in Jamaica. And so he is going to be doing in his area. So I don't know how it will work because he drives, so I'm sure they can get to people, but he is responsible to find the people there who needs the support. People who have children going back to school and need support. They are going to be working on those on the list, and they'll be transparent, so we'll know what's going on. We'll know who the donators are and how much they donated, and so we'll be very transparent with that. So I am here to support from this end, and so we will go on together as a team. So whatever way you can help. Fire Reed was on yesterday. He did a live yesterday, and so that on his side, his followers, whoever wants to support. I know that one person, he mentioned the twins, the triplets, and the mother sent a picture. I got a copy of the picture. Hi, my sister. Hi, Terrian. I got a picture, and it is true. And Mojo Jojo just confirmed that it is true. And so somebody on his channel right away donated 3 tablets for the 3 kids. And so we know it's as I said before, we want our kids to do well. And when they do well, it's you have to maintain. And so the kids did well. They all passed. And so it's time now to help the mother, to help them to continue to do well. Absolutely. If they're in Fire Reed's neighborhood, then he could have referred them to Fire Reed. Absolutely, AG. That makes sense. So we want the movement to continue. We know a lot of people have been affected. Not that we haven't been affected, but you know what? We were able to continue working. Um, some of us, we might have been affected a little bit, but not as much as the people back home who didn't have much in the beginning, and then COVID came and took what little they had, or if they were working and then it was taken because they were in the hotel business or in a market or things like those where curfews and stay at home and quarantines and all of that just knocked the life out of them. So they're struggling. And so they might put a smile on their faces because they have no choice, but it can become very hard. So we want to make sure that as we're being blessed, that's my prayer every day, that as the Lord blesses me, that I will be a blessing to others. So, and I know you have people here who have been consistent support for Jamaica Life Nice, and as they have been blessed, they have been unselfish in the way that they have given back. And as I said, giving back is not just financial or in that sense. People join, moderators come on every day, greeting, posting links. Latia Moore, please post her link for me, please. Thank you very much, AG. I totally respect and appreciate you. And anyhow you can, liking up the live, giving an encouraging word, praying for what we do. However you can support, just understand that it is important. So, well, it's not just me, Bev. It's a team. You have Fire Reed and you have Morris Kingpin, who are also going to be, they're going to be the hands and feet of the project. So I am here. There isn't much I can do more than get things together, make sure it gets to them, and whatever they will have to be the one picking up barrels and shipping, putting things out there and getting to the people. So it's just not me. I could have the biggest heart, but if you have no one to do the legwork, then what is the use of it? So it's a team effort. So please lift them up also, and lift them up also. So we have Latia Moore who needs to be, yes, Morris Kingpin. We want Essence of Mercy, please. Mojo, Jojo, if you could post Essence of Mercy. As again, I said, we all support one another in different shapes and forms. And so we have Essence of Mercy who has a channel that when you feel like all hope is gone, get over there and look at what Essence of Mercy offers. Because what is offered there is upliftment, is hopefulness. It's a sense of knowing that if you have a relationship with God, things will be, you will look at things a little different. Sometimes when we are just walking down the road blindly, and we don't stop to create that relationship with him, so you could just talk to him as if you're talking to a friend, then things become a little harder. But when you know him and you embrace him and you say to him, look, this thing is happening and I really don't know what to do. You got this. I'm giving this to you. Then, you can walk away feeling and knowing that he will make things right. He will put you where he wants you to be. He will put the right people in your space to support you where you need to be supported. And when you start believing these things, the burdens become lighter. And you find that you can go through each day. And don't forget to be thankful. Always give thanks, because it is those little things that count. So get over to that channel, Essence of Mercy, of Mercy, and just listen to what is read, what the reminders that are there, the promises, the hopefulness. Please. Latia Moore, she started out doing the makeup, but if you go to her channel, you'll notice that there is a mixture of blessings there. It's not just makeup, but there's also words of encouragement and upliftment. And as young people, I so like it because it tells me that we have a future. We have a future because we still have young people who are believing and spreading hope, and all is not lost and all is not doom and gloom, but there's hope. So, yes, this morning, Terrian shared with me a reading about stopping and smelling the roses, you know. So, when you watch these videos that are posted, everybody's sharing in their own way. And as I said, we're all unique people, and we must learn to embrace each other and appreciate what each of us are sharing. So she shared with me this morning about stopping and smell the roses. When you go to Essence of Mercy and Grace, it will give you time to pause. It will give you time to breathe and to remember, just stop and smell the roses. Sometimes we're rushing so fast that we pass our blessings and don't even realize it because we're looking at John Brown and we're looking at Jane Doe. We're looking at what they have when you have more right where you are. So take a minute to just breathe and smell the roses. Enjoy your blessings where you are and be a blessing to others as you go. One step at a time, onward and upward. So thank you, Terrian, for that. Thank you, Tanisha. And, it's the little things that count. Let us not fool ourselves. It's not the big things. It's the little things. Because if you can take care of the little bit, believe me, you're going to be blessed with bigger things. But when you want big and you couldn't handle the little, then you're just waiting for an accident to happen. You're just waiting to choke yourself. So start out with the little seeds we plant, as I showed you the little videos with with the plants and how they blossomed and bloomed and bearing tomatoes. My husband brought in cucumbers. It's the little seeds. You plant a little seed and you watch it grow and you get like 10 tomatoes off one vine. 10 nice, juicy tomatoes. And don't just stop at the wonder. So that's the way life is. You get the small thing, let it happen for you. Be willing to share with somebody and watch the Lord give you bigger things. And so it never fails. And I know that from experience. So inhale, exhale. That's right. Good evening, Christine. Thank you for joining. Good evening, Christine. Thank you. Thank you. So as we go forward, guys, just be grateful, be thankful, encourage each other. A kind word doesn't cost a thing, but it does a lot. So please make sure that you're not stingy with passing on blessings to each other. You're not stingy in your praying. You don't have to know people's names. You don't have to, you don't have to be friends with people. I want you to know their names because when you're asked to lift them up, I would like you to say, Lord, please lift up Beverly tonight. And so that the Lord knows that you're asking him to lift me up, right? So please make sure you know some names and as you pray that you pray unselfishly so that they can be blessed. All right, Carlene, I see your tomatoes. Thank you, Carlene. Thank you, my sister. Any more? Who else knows? Minnesota, any? Were they? I did Maurice with that one with the Mojo with you and Bev. So hit up Nick them too and Pink and right. So thank you for a candle loses nothing by lighting on. Woohoo! We have to live for each other. Absolutely, absolutely, Tanya. We have to. And it gives you such a nice feeling, like a fuzzy, feel-good feeling when you do light another candle. And so let us keep lighting the candles. Veronica. Thank you, Veronica, for dropping over. Thank you. Good evening to you. Welcome. So again, I want to make sure that we poll. If we haven't gone to Jamaica Live Nice, I'm asking please to post their link. They're doing such an awesome job. The blessings just keep flowing And as I said, you start little and the Lord see how you manage that little bit. Believe me, he's going to open his windows and pour you out bigger blessings. So please go over to please go over to Jamaica Live Nice and support King Nick and his team, Tus, Shauna. We have Weedy back there on the team. We have Lem, my goodness, that young man. And we have Creeper. We have Nick's dad now. I so respect him. I love the way he's working with the young people, supporting them, encouraging them, showing them how to get things done. It is a good look, people. Go over there and support them. And then we also have Pink Motivation, and we have Lady Tanya. Lady Tanya, when I was going through trying to get to my 1,000 subscribers, and I reached out to her, and this woman was not, she didn't even think about it, but she shared her strategy with me so that I was able to raise both my subscribers and my watch time. So the reel with Lady Tanya, please drop her link if you can find it, please. If you have not gone there, please go there and just give them some support. We all need the support. No man is an island. No man stands alone. Each man as a brother or a sister. Each man as a friend. So we need each other. And so please, you might not like all contents, but it's okay. That's what makes life interesting, that we are not just one thing. We're all unique in our own way, and we have choices. So if you don't even like it, still go and support. Okay, Christine. Yes, tell them, Christine. Thank you, Christine. So I do appreciate all of you to just be here with me, listening to me rambling on. I don't know, but I'm hoping something that I've said will strike a chord, and it will uplift you, it will motivate you, and it will give you reason to just pause and stop and smell the roses, just for one moment, and so that you can either continue on or you can make an about turn and make some changes. So if you have any questions, I am here. I will answer it. Again, for those who just came in, we're promoting the care packages for Fireweed, Maurice Kingpin, and Miss Bev's production. We're working as a team to start another movement along. I know today that King Nick, they gave us a big shout out on their page, which is awesome. Teamwork makes the dream work. So I totally appreciate and continue to respect them for that. But again, we're just looking for support in any way you can, so that those who can still do a barrel and ship it, you can do the reach out to me. I'll give you information as to who to ship to in Jamaica, Fireweed. If you have things that, some food that you think it's just too much sitting there, don't let it go to waste. Start putting something together. If you join a church and they have things that they can donate to the people down there, please. You know that what we throw out up here sometimes, we I don't know, but sometimes, can a sardine, one sardine, then you add another, it's two sardines, and somebody can really enjoy that back home. So please support us. You will not be disappointed. We will be very transparent. All of you who support, if you do not want your names to be out there, please let us know. And so we will add you as a blessed anonymous donor. But I would hope that everyone who donates, because Christ don't want you to be anonymous. When Christ has blessed you, don't be ashamed when you're giving back that you need to hide it. I don't want people to know I'm giving. Yes, you need to let people know you're doing. Because believe me, When somebody says God bless you, it's a good thing. So don't hide and think that, oh, I'm going to give this viral, but I don't want you to know. No, let people bless you. Let people say your name. When they're reaching out to God, let them ask God to bless you. That's why we have names. We're not anonymous people. We have names. And so as you give, don't be ashamed for somebody to say, thank you for giving. That's my opinion anyhow. It's just how I feel. Because I think it's a good thing when people can lift you up and say, you know, God bless you. And as he blesses you again, you can do some more. So let us go forward. Let us go forward in faith. Let us go forward in love. Let us go forward lifting each other up. Let us go forward understanding again that we all need each other. And as we go onward and upward, let us keep in mind that each one helps one. Let us remember the times when we didn't have and somebody helped us up. They reached down and they helped. If you go to my website, MissBevsProductions.com, you will notice that my thing is two hands, one reaching down to help the other one. And I also we have the t-shirts. We're not going to forget my t-shirts. We have the t-shirts, guys. Again, to order directly from here, go to the email, tell me what your size is and tell me what color you want and tell me what your address is. You will get your t-shirt. They are $19.99, postage included, shipping and handling included. And I also, with the help of Queen V, another Jamaica Life, nice again, we have launched my Teespring shop. So again, you get there, Miss Bev's Productions, and you have all sorts of merchandise there. So we're just trying to encourage and empower to become a better, stronger you, 1 pound at a time. And so the sky is the limit, they say. So, yes, more Josh. I just love this. Thank you so much, Mojo Jojo. And for all my moderators, I just love the blue. Hey, Erin. Oh, okay, Erin. And that's a good place to be, Erin. Thank you for showing in. And again, you know what we're promoting, Erin, is the care packages and my t-shirt stuff. You got your t-shirt. Thank you for your support. And yes, and so that's what we're promoting. So I talk to you, and if we need to talk personally, we can do that. So enjoy Bible study. That's a good part of the body and the mind that needs to be fed also. That is true, Carlene. That is true. That is true. But sometimes, you know, Carlene, I know that's a saying that they promoted, but at the same time, I think too that a lot of times when we speak, I always say closed mouths doesn't get fed. And when I say that, I truly mean that sometimes you're sitting there and you need some information. And it's not only about gifts of material things, but also when you talk about you might need a job, but nobody knows you need a job. But by opening your mouth and saying it, so your right hand needs to know what your left hand knows. Somebody needs to know in order to help you. It's because sometimes you open your mouth that somebody would say to you, wait a minute, did you try this? Did you think about this? And so these terms, I don't know if they still apply, because Christ came and gave us this sense of you know, he just gave us that sense of release. He gave us so that there's no doom and gloom, no eye for an eye, no, don't let your left hand know to right hand. I don't know. But it's just my opinion. I just thought that sometimes we need to let it be known. We need to not hide them under bushels, but to let the light shine. And if we're saying as the Lord blesses us, we need to be a blessing to others. How? I don't see a shame in it. But if you want to go private, it's up to you. But as I said, we want transparency, and we want to make sure that each person get the credit that he or she deserves. So I don't know if there are any questions. All right. So that's where we are then tonight. I thank all of you for coming out and supporting and encouraging and supporting some more. And please, again, for those of you who have not gone to some of these other channels, please go and support them. Each one helps one, and helping, as I said, our needs are different, but we can all help each other where we are, so that we can continue onward and upward. So thank you all again. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you. Thank you for everyone who came in. Thank you. Happy birthday to you know who tomorrow. I will be in touch with you. Mojo, you're bothering AG. What are you doing tomorrow? Yes. And so let's move forward in faith, in love. Thank you so much, Tanya. Have a blessed night. Thank you. Appreciate you. And take care, everyone. And all the Leos. It's that thing, right? Love and leadership. So I love you, Carlene. All the love back to you guys, all of you who upward and onward, absolutely. And Christine, giving credit where it's due, motivate the individual to do more and feel appropriated. Absolutely. Happy birthday, Mojo, Jojo. We love you and appreciate you, girl. And just continue to grow in as the Lord has found favor in you, so that you are a blessing to others. Oh, excellent job, Sequania. I'm so proud of you, Pumpkin, and you will do well. You will continue to shine. Yes, Latia Moore, she is totally awesome. And good luck, Sequania. Work hard, continue in the path that you have cleared for yourself, and go make it happen. Go make it happen. If you believe it, you will achieve it. Good night, everyone. Sleep well. Thank you, Christine. Yes, I will try. Thank you, Sequania. You're an awesome student, and I believe in you. And you're filled with greatness, but nobody knows it. You have to show it. So keep on going onward and upward. So good night, everybody. Take care, and thank you for always supporting and encouraging. It is dear to me. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. Yes, thank you for dropping by. Good night. Sleep well.